Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Terrific header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposed...
Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lewandowski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
De Jong. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forwards. That's really well cleared. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's good vision. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zaire Emery gets a foot in here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Oh, this is a very good run. Rijkaard. Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless. Mbappe! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's gone loose. And it's Zaire Emery. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? And this is Lewandowski. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rijkaard. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Del Piero is eyeing up his options in the middle. And this is Lewandowski. And no, he's seen through all of that. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some really good ball movement. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. Bale. Vieri might just make this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo gets it clear. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Vieri. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Bastoni. Oh, this looks sharp. Lewandowski. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe finds himself offside. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Eintracht Frankfurt may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Eintracht Frankfurt have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Del Piero. And it's De Jong. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Elects to cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's an imaginative pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bale's cross. Throw in. Zaire Emery. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good run down the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Bale. Opts to play it back. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! And he's following up. They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you...
Lewandowski! It's run, and it's been given away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? And it's Zaire Emery. Bale. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. Now, chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mendes calmly anticipates. Courtois punts it upfield. Now it's Vieri. Mendes makes the interception. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Lewandowski really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Eintracht Frankfurt are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes. Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Good take, and it's shot at goal! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. 4 added minutes on the board. Bastoni. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the man...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Girassi! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Girassi really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Now, can they get him away? Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. And it's Bale. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Vieri touches it back. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Bruyne, nice looking ball. Floated through. Rice. Now this could be a chance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's De Bruyne. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And a chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
Just the goalkeeper. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Zubimendi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zubimendi. For Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Out of play for a throw. And it's Xhaka. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Rice. That is good alertness. Chance here to counter. Granit Xhaka. Good ball, good take. And this is De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Subimendi. De Bruyne. And that's a good ball. Haaland! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Oh, off the bar! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
And Del Piero! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Del Piero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And this is Vieri. Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vieri really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Bale does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, brilliant save! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, cracking... And the finish! And he hits the net! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that is one way to stop him. Subimendi. Now it's Haaland. Girassi. Girassi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's had it taken off him. And the shot! They've scored! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Look at the space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vieri. And this is Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour gone in the second half. Del Piero. And it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. Bale.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bale picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Rijkaard. Bale puts Vieri! That's a decent clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Haaland played with speed from back to front.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bale. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Eder Militao. Eder Militao takes control of it and he's on the move. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Ronaldo might just make this. And smartly reclaimed. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Del Piero. Well, now here's a good... Del Piero! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. He's looking wide. Crossing. Big header! And another try!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
That is good alertness. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Del Piero. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckham. Gerrard. Oh, good spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Now it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Del Piero. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pirlo. Searching passes played there. And that is expertly dealt with.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Vieri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's bustling through, tries a shot! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone backward here. It's Pirlo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Figo is offering some sort of an apology there. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Bale chooses to go back. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. And here's Vieri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get free.
That's good defensive concentration.
2 added minutes has been
Rooney
indicated.
puts his foot on the gas. Oh, just skips past his man. Played out wide. Figo delivers.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
De Jong. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
And here's Bale. Now it's Beckham. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Figo. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, cracking ball. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Figo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defence.
Real chance! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham. Swung over. Now it's Figo. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Rooney. And here's Bale. It's a good ball out wide. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Rooney. Rijkaard has created one goal already. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's picked out the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And this is Ronaldo. Bale. It is a corner. Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to... Oh, what a climb! Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he's well positioned here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he did not. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He has a look up. Rijkaard. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's hit, and he shoots! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Aimed in towards the... It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rooney. Very nicely done. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Rooney. Now it's Tevez. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckham. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Darren Fletcher. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Del Piero. And this is Ronaldo. Bale.
Oh, really well played.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Manchester United really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And this is the... And he shoots! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rijkaard. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Lovely feet. And it's De Jong. Gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes. Edmilson gives no quarter whatsoever. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Tevez. Edmilson. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Pass somewhat off target. Rooney. Now he's got space here. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Decent progress down the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's beaten the last man. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score,
So it's
0-0.
so far. Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And Del Piero! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Now it's Del Piero. It's a threatening Vieri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes short and sharp. Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. No, that's been intercepted. Darren Fletcher. That's a cute ball. And this is Tevez. Now it's Del Piero. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Ferdinand. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the...
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Darren Fletcher. Irwin. Threads one in. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard. It's a throw-in. And here's Rooney. Beckham could try cutting inside here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tevez, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a throw. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. And he's onside. And that should get the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's aimed into the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, they could break here. Manchester United finding their passes. Bale looking to go deep. And that has been knocked clear. And this is Vieri. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Vieri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Jong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, well played. And it's Beckham. Now it's Rooney. This might spell danger. Rijkaard. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Del Piero.
1 minute added time.
And it's Rijkaard. Bale. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
This is a hard one to take.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Bale receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Manchester United finding their passes, and he's got the big Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Opts to play it back. De Jong,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
and it's Bale. Looking for the run, thinks about the shot. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Bale. De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Takes a shot! He has done it! Japan are level! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
There's the shot!
Rijkaard. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Rijkaard for Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, that's clever.
Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Figo. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Figo. Now, can they get him away?
Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bale. Now it's Figo. He's found the way through.
Looking to go deep.
Thuram clears it away. And he cuts out the supply. Del Piero. De Jong. Vieri. Oh, well measured. Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to retrieve it. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Bale! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rijkaard. To Bale.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Good running with the ball. Could move up a gear here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! That is so good, such sharp skills. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Japan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Cannavaro. And it's Ed Nielsen. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target.
Rijkaard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Vieri. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Thuram, looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Del Piero, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Out towards the flank. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bale. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Taken back almost at once. Might be danger here. Pressure coming in from all directions. Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Thuram, great vision.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here?
And it's Rijkaard. Figo. Veron. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception.
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Figo! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
And he's got it.
And he's following up. It's in. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and that will be it. Japan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bale
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Caught offside that time. Nicely spread. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Giatisuk clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Giatisuk. Nicely weighted ball. Mosquera makes the interception. Bale. That's headed upfield. Pass is just off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Ajax have reclaimed it. Savinho. Good ball, good... He's had a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Sena Wang stood his ground strongly. Knocks it out wide. And they can counter here. Yoro. Ajax do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
He's gone for goal!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And this is Del Piero. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a really well-measured ball. Yoro. And Zaire Emery. And it's Jimenez. Tries to play it through. Giatisuk! And he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro going vertical. Ajic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Ajic, looking to play him in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. And it's De Jong. Out towards the flank. Deep cross. Terrific header! Ajic. Some good work on the right flank here. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Savinho. Oh, there's the clearance. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Volunteers for each block.
Reflections on the first half?
Ajax really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Ajax clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ajic. Zaire Emery. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Stood up well to him there. De Jong. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Vieri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Del Piero! Good read, needed to be. Savinho quietly revving up. Kiatisuk. Kiatisuk! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Bale. Bale going full tilt down the left. And here's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the right. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Zaire Emery. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Savinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turan, Cannavaro. Now it's Vieri. Pass somewhat off target. Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Nicely shaped ball. Jimenez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get onto this? Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. He's a sharp little ball here. Turan. Oh, good-looking ball. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. And this is Ronaldo. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a fine ball. Crossed in once. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could take a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has 2. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Into the last 5 minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van der Sar trying to keep this in. And he lines up a cross, and that should get the job done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. And that is that. Ajax suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Ajax desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Veron goes for a shot! And it's Veron. Looking for options for movement. Vieri proves just a little bit too strong. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. And the shot! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. And the through ball. Good good take. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more like...
Oh no, this does not look good! Del Piero! They want to be quick to recover this. Adams. England are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. De Jong.
England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And Shevchenko! Oh, it rattles the bar! Edmilson. England are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rijkaard receives it in a good position here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Edmilson goes looking wide. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got to make this nice and quick. England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Edmilson. Rijkaard. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's managed to get free. Pings it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great vision. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Crossed into the box. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Vieri. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good foot in there. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale knocks it into space, and he plays one through. Shot could be on. Shoots! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's being shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's tried one! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. In by Wright, a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Leicester concedes a free kick for that. Yellow or red? It is red. England are down to 10 men.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bonucci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's worked it through. Rummenigge, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
he's had a shot! Off the post! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Czech will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And Czech pulls off a sensational save!
oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
De Jong picks it up from the goal kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Totti, serves up across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. England are now down to 8 following the sending off. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Edmilson, played out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Jong. It's Vieri! That's going to go a long way. Cristiano Ronaldo!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vieri.
4 added minutes has been
Tries to
indicated.
pass it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
England have it back and can go again. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now, can they get him away?
Might want to be careful there.
And he's away. Look at the space here. A whelp. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then,
And a
Jim?
quick announcement
England
for the
just may
benefit of
have
anybody
felt
who is
a little
down
extra
the
pressure.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram. Goes for a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team, and then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor...
And he shoots! Goal! Japan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Vieri, Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Japan are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Bale. He's got away. And this is Figo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. And it's Del Piero. Bale. Ambitious ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Veron. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Vieri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Always onto this. And they've got rid.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Figo. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Figo. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Luis Suarez. Now it's Figo. Well read, nice interception. Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute added
De Jong.
time.
And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance. Real chance! And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Japan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Figo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bale. Bale's cross. And he's cut it out. Oh, good spread. Now it's Bale. And it's Figo. And he plays one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Passing nice and neat. Chance, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that has put paid to that. And this is Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Japan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Spread neatly. No, that's been intercepted. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ferdinand. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And a chance! Manchester United have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Del Piero.
Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what? He rises! He has done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero aims beyond. And the shot! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Quick look, then plays it in. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Del Piero. Baron. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. And the keeper beats it away. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Figo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Knocks it into space. And this is Bale. That is lovely. And this is Figo. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Figo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Japan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Japan with the corner, they're first. Caresses it, there's the header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale puts his foot on the gas. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Figo. Edmilson. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lam played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Brilliantly cut out. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Vieri. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Vieri. Japan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Pirlo. Bale could try cutting inside here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Crossing, a header! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, they could break here. Lam gets into a good position. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Closing it, shapes to shoot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had a hit! Pirlo. That's Figo. That's a cute ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Figo. Luis Suarez goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Del Piero. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Del Piero powering forward here. Del Piero threads one in. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vieri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Figo. Veron. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Figo. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Two added minutes.
De Jong gets across and deals with it. Figo, and he's found a way past. That has ended up in no man's land. And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Bale. Backward it goes. And this is Figo. Chance for a shot! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now,
well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Special birthday.
And that's the second half started. Rijkaard. Thuram looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries to pass it through. De Jong. Rijkaard. Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Vieri. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward. Luis Suarez. Thuram gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vieri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, it's a great ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. Opts to play it back. Bale. And this is a real chance! Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Short changes him with that pass. Bale in acres of space out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. And it's Pirlo. Figo. Look at the space here. Oh, can he finish? That's another chance. Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scored.
Shoots! Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Del Piero.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Figo. Luis Suarez. Rijkaard looks to get on the end of this. Bale. Moved on forwards. Pirlo. Thuram. Bale. Now Veron. Nicely shaped ball. Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. And this is Luis Suarez. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here. I think we're just about done here. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Bale. That's very neat. Bale stood his ground strongly. And here's Bale.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Quick reminder today,
Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. Looks to the other side, and it's Beckham. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. It's played through for him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the...
Oh, smashing header! De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
It's Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Del Piero. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide, threads one in. Del Piero, played back. Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong. Gerrard gets good distance on it. And it's De Jong. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pinches it off him. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. It's a searching pass and smartly reclaimed. De Jong, and the counter is on. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Del Piero. Driving forward. Now it's Del Piero. Figo. And Drogba looking for the run.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
De Jong. And it's Drogba. Figo. And he's gone searching crossfield. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Rooney. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. And it's Rooney. No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone long. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Bale. Tries to play it through. De Jong. Looking tidy in possession here. Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. He is... Oh no, what has happened here? And a chance! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Vieri shoots! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
From all local major stations.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Number 7.
And here's Bale.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, super fine. Great chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Now there's a fine ball. Beckham. Pirlo. Tries to putt. Vieri! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Van der Sar,
In the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
he can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Can he finish? It's not an especially good pass.
And again!
They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And this is Del Piero. Can he latch on to this? And this is Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Drogba
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
takes a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Vieri. Now, who's going to be first to this? Knocks it out wide. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? In by... Gets his head on it! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass.
Now it's Rooney.
Oh, it's a...
And the shot! He scores! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Rooney. Bale. And this is Bale. Shot at goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
All square again into the dying minutes. It's Gerrard!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Figo is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is good alertness. De Jong, nicely shaped ball. Del Piero, he's got away. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Figo takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's burst through. They're urging him to shoot. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Thuram. And it's Lahm for Ferdinand. Thuram. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Del Piero might just make this. Oh, played right into his path. He's away! Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rijkaard. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vieri is onto this. Vieri. Ferdinand with the clearance. Rijkaard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wriggles his way through. In towards the back stick. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's big chance!
Japan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a...
And the shot! That could spell trouble. Veron.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Lam. And it's Luis Suarez. Figo. Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vieri. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's found a way past. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's come loose. Figo. He gets it's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Jong. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Good take, and is he in? And he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Bale. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in.
There will be one
driving
minute
forward.
at a time.
Oh, no joy this time. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Japan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Del Piero. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Jong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shot could be on. Luis Suarez. The referee has given a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's a throw-in. Defending of the desperate variety. Japan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Bale. Del Piero. And here's Bale. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Japan have their 3rd corner. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Bale stood his ground strongly. And it's Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Del Piero.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No way through there.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Baron. Now Pirlo. Thuram. Bale. Bale powering forward here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good read, needed to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vieri. Well, that has not gone well.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fired deep. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now, he's got space here. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it rattles the bar! And time is up. Japan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Pirlo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
For a special presentation featuring
Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.